it felt good to be outside again. And I did
Good.
wear a mask most of the time. But a lot of people don't have the vaccine and are pretending like they do have the vaccine. And
sure,
so I
don't
don't
really know
wanna-
who does and who doesn't, but yeah.
But it felt good to be out. But when I got home, man, I walked that 4.4 miles the first day. And I was like, I could barely move.
You probably didn't know the difference between gravy and sauce at that point.
Really, I didn't. I mean, I felt like I've been kept in my apartment like a veal. And this was like the first day they let me out to roam the pasture to eat some fresh grass or something.
Right.
My muscles were crying. It was not good. Like,
right.
I was too fatigued after that short walk. And I was probably only out for like an hour or two. And maybe less. I was too fatigued to make a sandwich, Eddie.
What?
Yeah. So I
You really
just crawled,
worked your butt off there. That's some good exercise.
I crawled into my pantry and just ate dry pasta moistened by my tears.
Right. and dump flour on your head.
I had to grab the shelves to pull myself up. I could barely walk. And it was so pathetic. All this because I took a walk. Like who am I? My grandpa? Like, what the hell?
I'm glad you got out of the house, though.
It was great to be out of the house, but I was so pathetic. I laid down in the shower and hosed myself off, and I just napped in there.
Right. Yeah.
But now that I've been out, now that I have all of this, the vaccine and all that kind of stuff, and I'm fully, I have the green light to move about the country or whatever you want to say. I now have this guilt because I like going outside just fine. But I'm normally an inside with air conditioning kind of person that goes out occasionally.
Yeah.
I watch TV. So now I have this guilt, like, it's a beautiful day. You should be outside. What are you doing?
Oh, yeah. I know what you're saying. Yes. At the height of the pandemic, it was like 90 degrees out. I mean, it was like a nice summer day, not too hot, maybe like cooler, like 85 or something. It was a really nice summer day. And I did not feel bad about sitting my ass on the couch and playing video games during the afternoon on a Saturday. But this last weekend, I sort of wanted to do that. But then I looked outside and it was like a super nice sunny day. And I had that guilt. I was like, no, you got to get outside and do something. You're vaccinated.
Yeah, like
Larry.
You went through all of this to just sit here again? And so now I have this guilt. I look outside, like, if it's a cloudy day or a rainy day, part of me goes, well, if it's cloudy, it's perfect for me to go outside because then I'm not gonna melt with humidity and sun. I won't be burnt alive, and it'll probably be in the 70s, which is perfect. But then if it starts raining when I'm out there, then I'm gonna be upset and be soaked. And so it's like a whole, and I talk myself out. I'm like, I'll go tomorrow. I feel like because I was so excited to go on a walk, right? But then I saw everything good around my neighborhood the first couple of times. So now I'm like Brooks from Shawshank Redemption. I don't know if I can make it on the outside, Eddie. I'm an institutional man now. So
it'll come back to you. It'll come back to you. Before you know it, you'll remember just how terrible it is to be outside and around people. And it'll just be part of like your just everyday life. And it is weird though. It's weird to get yourself back into that. I agree.
Well, because I work from home, because I do most of my work from home. This is the time when I normally would go to and from an office or whatever. Now I'm just working out of my apartment. So this is my time to like leave the house, and I do it out of leisure, not because I have to go to a location.
Right.
And so then I choose, I'm like, well, Seinfeld is only on Hulu for a couple of more days. I better get all that in. And then I make excuses in my head of things I have to do.
You just gave me the perfect excuse to not go outside all summer. Thank you. Well, Seinfeld's only on Hulu for a few more days here. And then we won't have them again until fall.